Welcome to the Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023, organized by the EMC Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Ibukrama with support from ExxonMobil Foundation. This is a quarter-final matchup between Essequibo Island Secondary and Anna Regina Multilateral. So let's just remind you who they are and go to, first of all, Essequibo Island Secondary and have our players there introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Yamuna Shunandan. I currently attend Essequibo Island Secondary School and I'm in Form 1.
Hello, my name is Tanisha Prasad. I attend Essequibo Island Secondary School and I'm in Form 1.
Hi, my name is Konal Hakram. I attend Essequibo Island Secondary School and I'm in Form 1.
So there you have them, Yamuna, Tanisha, and Kunal from Essequibo Island Secondary. And for those of you who find that name a little strange, well, they used to be Sanssouci Secondary, I think, but they're on the island, the beautiful island of Wakenham. And now we go across to Anna Regina on the mainland of the Essequibo coast. Anna Regina Multi, and have them introduce themselves.
My name is Yad Ali and I come from Anna Regina Multilateral Secondary. I'm currently in Form 1.
My name is Adrian Amsterdam. I attend Anna Regina Multilateral School and I'm currently in Form 1.
My name is Nikita Raghunandan. I attend Anna Regina Multilateral Secondary and I'm currently in Form 1.
That's Ziad, Adrian, and Yogita from Anna Regina Multi. Good, well, they've been here before, our students, players, and you who have been with us for the past few matches, maybe 2 weeks now, almost. Well, let's just remind you, we go first segment, one-on-one questions. Yamuna will get the question, answer correctly, 5 points. If not, Ziad picks up 3 points if he answers it correctly. And we go to Ziad for his question from Anna Regina. The second segment is a little different, and we'll just remind you of how that goes. Let's go now to our first question, which will be going to Essequibo Island Secondary and Yamuna. Yamuna, in your own words, what is meant by the flora and fauna of a country? What is meant by the flora and fauna of a country?
Flora and fauna of a country is the plants and animals of the country.
Yeah, that would work for 5 points. The plants, flora, fauna, the animals. And now it's a similar kind of question, Ziad, around that same area. What is meant by the biodiversity of a country? What is meant by the biodiversity of a country?
The biodiversity of a country are the many organisms which inhabit it.
Including what?
The animals and plants.
Yeah, that's right, for 5 points. But it also has other kinds of organisms, plants, animals, and other things, living things within that area. Good. So we start off bright. Let's hope we continue bright. Nisha, you can make it so if you tell me the name of the treaty that led to the establishment of CARICOM. Give me the name of the treaty that led to the establishment of the Caribbean community, CARICOM. 10 seconds. That's time. Adrian.
What's the question again, sir?
The name of the treaty that led to the establishment of CARICOM.
The name of the treaty that led to the establishment of CARICOM is known as the Treaty of Chaguaramas.
That's correct for 3 points. The Treaty of Chaguaramas. Chaguaramas, incidentally, is in Trinidad, and that treaty was signed in that place. And Adrian, we're staying with the Treaty of Chaguaramas. I want you to tell me in which year that treaty was signed. In which year was the Treaty of Chaguaramas establishing CARICOM? Which year was that signed?
The year that the Treaty of Chaguaramas was signed was in 1973.
1973 for 5 points. That's correct. Now calculate, folks. 1973 to 2023. We've got a big birthday of CARICOM coming up soon in this 2023. But let me not give you that as a question. It may come as a question. Who knows? So watch out, folks. Now we go back to Essequibo Island Secondary. Kunal, what is meant by the habitat of a plant or animal? What is meant by the habitat of a plant or animal?
In which they live.
Where they live, yeah, where they can be found. That'll work for 5 points. And Yogita, approximately how much of Guyana is covered by forests in percentage? Approximately how much of Guyana is covered by forests?
85%.
85% would absolutely work. We usually say between 80 to 85%. In fact, some people put it higher than that, closer to 90. But we'll work with what the textbooks have. Well, that has brought us down to the end of all our questions very quickly for our first segment of competition. This is a quarter-final matchup between Essequibo Island Secondary and Anna Regina Multilateral in our Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023.
The Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023 is organized by the EMC Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Iwakurama International Center. It involves 16 secondary schools from across the 10 regions of Guyana, testing their knowledge in areas such as the environment, social studies, and current affairs. It aims to inform, educate, and entertain.
Welcome back. We're into our second segment of competition. This is the segment we normally say team questions, because what we do allow the team to consult, and then one of their members would give me the answer. So let's get into our first team question. This is for Essequibo Island Secondary. I want you to name me 2 important services forests provide for human survival on Earth. 2 important services that the forests provide for us to be able to live on Earth. 10 seconds. All right, that answer will come from Yamona. Can we get your answer for Essequibo Islands?
It provides oxygen for us to breathe, and it provides shelter.
No, I mean, you want to give it a try, you've got one, but the second one is not quite as important as the one we're looking for. So I'm giving you another chance if you want to add. Sorry there. Ziad.
It provides medicine and oxygen for the humans.
Oxygen, yes, but you're missing the big one in terms of climate change. That is, it absorbs carbon dioxide. That is the gas, the main gas, that is causing so much trouble with the earth heating up. All right, so nobody gets any points for that question, but we're getting over to Anna Regina Multi. Mind you, the other ones they gave were supplementary things, but we were looking for the 2 main ones for our survival. Okay, so this is for Anna Regina Multi, but everybody will think about it. Explain how Guyana's LCDS provides benefits to this country because of one of these facts we talked about. explain how Guyana's low carbon development strategy, the LCDS, provides benefits to Guyana because of one of the things we talked about in that first answer. 10 seconds. All right, that's time. Ziad, you have an answer for me from your team?
Wait.
Go ahead.
It's my turn, right?
Well, that's the first question for Anna Regina.
It helps protect the forest.
No. The question is, how does the LCDS, because of this thing we talked about, one of the reasons, how does the LCDS, the plan, how does that make Guyana a beneficiary for that fact? Sorry, Ziad, can't wait too long. Yamuna.
It reduces the LCDS program reduces the carbon dioxide in the air.
No, the LCDS is a plan whereby we use our forest to get funds, financial funds, which we're getting right now actually, for keeping our forest the way it is. It's a question you guys answered before, but because I styled it in this way, you didn't quite get it. Our forests provide a service to the world. We need to be paid for that service, and countries are paying us for that service. So that's a benefit. That's part of the plan of the LCDS. That's one of the benefits we're getting. So, in which year, we're going over to Essequibo Islands now, in which year, we're staying with this whole idea, in which year was such an agreement that is beneficial to Guyana, in which year was such an agreement signed with Guyana, and with which country? So two answers. Which year did we sign an agreement with a particular country to get benefits from to Guyana? Well, everybody is back. So Tanisha, do you have an answer?
2010 is the year and Norway is the country.
Only one of those two. Adrian.
2009 was the year and Norway was the country.
That's correct. 3 points. It was 2009, and that we signed that agreement with Norway. And what Norway does is, and it continues to do, is to pay us to keep our forests intact. Because of what we said, it absorbs carbon dioxide. So we lessen the possibility of climate change. And of course, we get oxygen as well. Now we go over to Adrian. Well, Anna Regina, Adrian will give me the answer. Guyana's recently revised LCDS goes from which year, start year, to an end year. It might be revised at the end of that year. So Guyana's recently revised LCDS goes from which year to which year? 10 seconds. Essequibo Islands, time to get back to the table. All right, so Adrian, first of all, the answer from Anna Regina.
That year, those year maybe to 2022 to 2030.
2022 to 2030 is correct for 5 points. So this is what the strategy, this is where it's going from last year to 2030. Obviously, before we get to 2030, there'll be another revision and we'll go to another point. Okay, now we're going over to Kunal, who will give me the answer, but Essequibo Islands, think about this. Give me the date and the name. the date and the name of the national holiday which celebrates the abolition of slavery in Guyana. Give me the date and the name of the national holiday that celebrates the abolition of slavery in Guyana. 10 seconds. This answer will come from Kunal. Kunal, do you have an answer for us?
It is 24th of August and the name is Emancipation Day.
21st of August. Sorry, not correct. Yogita.
1st of August, and the name is Emancipation Day.
That's correct. The 1st of August. Kunal, where you got 21st from, son? anyhow, a bit of a brain phase there. So it's the 1st of August, Freedom Day, and it's called Emancipation Day. Good. So 3 points for Anna Regina. Now they can get 5 full points if they answer this, or it can be picked up from Essequibo Islands. So Anna Regina, it's coming to you first. Give me the date and the name of the national holiday that commemorates the arrival of other groups of Guyana after slavery. The name and the date that commemorates the arrival of other Guyanese after the abolition of slavery. 10 seconds. They're not even moving. Yogita stands there like a statue. All right, so Essequibo seems to have a backup answer. Yogita, let's see if your confidence pays out.
May the 5th, Arrival Day.
That's correct for 5 points. You know, Anna Regina did not even move. They didn't even want me to read the question second time. I'm sure Kunal and Essequibo Islands had that as well. Yeah, it's Arrival Day, and it's on the 5th of May. So that's brought us down to the end of all our questions for our team segment. We are going to go into our final segment just now, but let's just remind you, it's Essequibo Island Secondary from Wakenham going up against Anna Regina Multi from the coast of Essequibo in our second quarterfinal match in the Secondary Schools Environmental Quiz 2023.
The Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023 is organized by the EMC Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Iwakrama International Center. It involves 16 secondary schools from across the 10 regions of Guyana, testing their knowledge in areas such as the environment, social studies, and current affairs of Guyana. It aims to inform, educate, and entertain.
Welcome back, welcome back. We are in this matchup between Essequibo Island Secondary and Anna Regina, and we do have 2 standby players. Let's just point them out for you in the audience. Sitting in the front row there, you would see Ezekiel Margot, waving his hand there, and Johanna Paul. One is from Essequibo Island Secondary, the other from Anna Regina. What we did is we allowed them to bring a standby player in case one of their players at the table, they were not feeling very well, and so on. All right, now let's go to our scorers. Our 2 teachers, one each from the 2 competing schools, and our senior official from the Ministry of Education. There you see that's pink, right? I never know colors. Miss Alika Paul Rankin from Anna Regina Secondary. And in the center there, Mr. Navendra Hardial, a senior officer of the Ministry of Education, and a teacher from Essequibo Island Secondary, Mohandas Suraj Paul. So we thank them very much. They've already started doing work for us. They've given me an update of the score between Essequibo Islands and Anna Regina. And the score reads like this. Essequibo Island Secondary, 10 points. Anna Regina, 34 points. So Anna Regina has moved quite a bit ahead, but anything can happen in this final round. If they miss, the other side can pick up. So let's see what happens here. We'll start again with Essequibo Islands. Yamona, In which region, I need you to give me the name and the number, would you find Guyana's world-famous Kaicho Falls? Which region, name and number, would you find Guyana's world-famous Kaicho Falls?
Bataro Superani, Region 8.
That's correct for 5 points. Good. And now, Anna Regina Ziad. What is the administrative center of Region 10, Upper Demerara, Upper Berbice? Name the administrative center of Region 10, Upper Demerara, Upper Berbice.
The administrative center is Linden.
Linden, correct, for 5 points. Nice. All right, so that's a correct answer from Anna Regina Multi. Now we go across to Essecobo Islands for their question. Apart from gold and diamond, I want you to name 2 other minerals that Guyana produces in commercial quantities. This question is going to Tanisha. Apart from gold and diamond, name 2 other minerals that you will find in Guyana that we produce in commercial quantities.
Bauxite and silver.
Bauxite and silver. All right, we'll give you 5 points for that. Silver, not so much, but we do have sand and stone and precious stones, etc. They do produce some amount of silver. We're going over to Adrian from Anna Regina Multi. Apart from greenheart, because that's a very popular wood, I want you to name 2 other popular woods that we get from our forest. Apart from greenheart, give me the name of 2 other popular woods used in building and other kinds of things, furniture, from our forests.
2 other popular woods used by Guyana are moor and crabwood.
That would work for 5 points. Crabwood, purple heart, wallaba. Wallaba is very important. That's for the posts. It's very strong. Okay, now we're getting back to Essecobo Island Secondary. Kunal, who is the minister? Give me the name of the Minister of Human Services and Social Security. The name of the Minister of Human Services and Social Security.
Honorable Vidya V. Pasad.
Yes, Dr. Vindhya Prasad. That's our minister. Correct. For social services and social security. And a similar kind of question, Yugita. Who is the minister? Name me the minister in Guyana's cabinet of Home Affairs. The minister of Home Affairs in Guyana's cabinet. 10 seconds. That's time. Kunal. No. He's in the news a lot. Minister Robeson Ben. He's in charge of security, police, and things like those. All right, so nobody gets any points for that last question. But that has brought us down to the end of all of our questions in this competition. It's a quarter-final matchup between Essecobo Island Secondary and Anna Regina Multi. And when we come back, we'll bring you the final scores, our best players, and the final scores, and who will move on to the semi-finals of our Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023.
The Secondary School Environmental Quiz 2023 is organized by the EMC Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Iwakarama International Center. It involves 16 secondary schools from across the 10 regions of Guyana, testing their knowledge in areas such as the environment, social studies, and current affairs. It aims to inform, educate, and entertain.
Welcome back, welcome back. Well, we're into our results segment. We've got the scores from our scorers. A big thank you to our 2 teachers from the 2 schools, Alika Paul Rankin from Anna Regina and Mohandas Suraj Paul from Essecobo Islands, and of course our senior official from the Ministry of Education, Mr. Navendra Hardial. Now, let's come to our 2 teams. Remember, it was Essecobo Islands going up against Anna Regina Multilateral. Our best player overall was player number 2 from Anna Regina Multi, Adrian Amsterdam. Now, who will be moving on to the semi-finals? Let's give you the final score from Essecobo Island Secondary. They earned a total of 25 points, and a Regina Multi 44 points, and the winners. So a big thank you to Essecobo Islands, the teachers out there for participating and doing quite well coming into the quarterfinals of this match. But just as big a congratulations to Anna Regina Multilateral for now winning this competition and moving on to the semi-finals. They'd be happy to hear that the organizers will provide each of the players, including the standby player, with a mobile telephone as their gift for winning this. So once again, a big thank you to all of you joining us for the series of secondary school environmental quiz competition organized by the EMC Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, EWOCRAMA, and ExxonMobil Foundation.